Yeah, there you go. Oh, that sounds so nice coming through.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. I can hear everyone so good. Yeah.
All right. If you can hear us so good, count us the fuck in.
3, 2, 1, go.
Boom. Welcome to another episode of Necro Electric. I'm your host, Sean D. Skellington. This is my dream girl, the lovely Kylie Skellington. Over here, she birthed 2 children, Jordan Fernandez.
That is a factoid about me. Thank you very much, Sean. I had forgotten that little tidbit. I just wear high-waisted pants for fun, not to cover up the remnants of having 2 kids. It's cool.
Yeah. And today, it's like deja vu. We have a very special guest that we had a few weeks ago, but we had a camera malfunction, so we're doing it all over again. The wonderful artist, Miss Shay MacMorran, right?
Nope.
MacMorran.
Do it again.
Fuck me.
He never learns.
I'm terrible with names. I don't know why I even do this.
Yeah. But you guys don't know this, but her hair was blue when she came in last time. Yes. And now she is pink and purple, which makes me go like, oh, I need to fix my hair.
It's called mental illness.
Man, I must be pretty mentally ill.
All that hair dye seeping in your guys' brains.
Whatever.
Hair,
I don't give a shit.
You can always dye it back black, but can I just for like one episode make your hair green or something?
Sure, I don't give a shit. Yeah. Why would I care? All right, hit that subscribe button. And let's get into it. Let's do Who the Hell Are You? But we've done this is episode 105. So I'm going to start mixing it up. We're going to get exciting in this motherfucker.
Oh.
It wasn't exciting enough.
All right. Somebody give Shay a piece of paper, too.
Oh.
We're going to play a fucked up game here.
A fucked up game.
Listen to that.
There's probably like porn
names on there.
Yeah. Just ignore those.
I know.
All right. Let's write down who everybody thinks the other people look like as far as celebrities.
In this room?
In this room.
Oh, I know. I've thought about that. I think about this all the time. I think about it all the time. Okay.
And you got to write who you think you look like.
Oh, that's weird. But okay.
And I need a pen. Jordan's always stealing pens.
This is the only, the other one broke, so I don't know what to tell you.
Think about this for a second.
Okay.
Please speed this part up. It's going to take me a minute.
Okay.
I'm really bad with celebrity names, too. So
I'm not, but I have it in my mind, whoever, I think about it.
Smile at me.
This is too weird.
I feel subconscious now. I'm like, what?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Looking at
I don't know. Okay, I'm doing it. I'm saying it.
I'm just gonna go with whatever comes to mind.
I don't know.
And if you don't know the name, you could also just say whatever they do or something they've been in. Because Shay looks like somebody, but I don't know her name, but I know what she does and what she's in.
Okay.
This motherfucker, though.
This motherfucker.
I have to think about this for a second.
Okay.
I have a fancy coaster.
A fancy fuck you coaster.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm staring intently at Kylie, being like, who? Because it's a couple people, but I'm trying to pinpoint the one that I. Okay, I got it.
Are we all in?
I guess.
She needs about 20 more minutes.
I know. I need 3 hours and some.
Let me
Google
study
time.
your facial features. Let me figure it out. No, I got yours. Kylie. I got it.
I've been told I look like a few people, but never when I have red hair. It's always when I have
the
black
hair throws everything off.
Yeah. It's only when I have black hair.
All right.
Okay.
Has
I got
anyone
it.
ever told you you look like someone?
Oh yeah, several times.
Like who?
Well,
Might
I
be
think.
one of our answers.
Oh yeah. We'll see. I'll tell you after. I'll tell you after somebody guesses, and maybe they'll get it.
All right.
Okay.
I think I'm
We're
ready.
good?
Okay.
All right. You start, Jordan.
Okay. So for Kylie, I said that she looks like goth Kirsten Dunst.
I've
Do you-
never had that one before.
Yeah. You have like a similar mouth shape,
Okay,
and
okay.
so I see that a lot.
Okay.
For Sean, I said a more beefy Keanu Reeves.
Beefy.
In the pants.
I bet he's got a big one. I'm not even joking about
Sean
that.
or Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves.
What's up, Oscar?
So awkward.
No, and then for Shay, I don't think you look like anybody. I think you are very uniquely you. I can't think of anybody. I can't think of anybody that.
Cop out.
No, I think it's a good thing. I think it's a good thing that you look uniquely. You are just Shay is unique.
Facebook
The Shay.
would say otherwise.
Right?
What?
Remember, Facebook says that I look like Gollum.
Yeah, that was harsh.
I was too scared to do that
You
one.
did it too, right?
I didn't do it, but I saw yours
Oh.
and I was like,
I was too
ouch.
scared to do that.
Yeah,
And
after
then-
that, why would you do it?
I don't want to. Yeah. And then for myself, I get told pretty often that I look like Hayley Williams from Paramore, but I've also been told I look like a mix between Anne Hathaway and Drew Barrymore, which I don't really see that,
See
but
the Anne Hathaway one, maybe.
more Drew Barrymore. Like we have a lot of similar facial features, but
That's
a
what
lot
I
of
put down for you.
yeah. Oh,
I
really?
couldn't think of anything else, but I mean, that was the closest I got.
But recently, since I got my hair cut, a lot of people are like, "Oh, you look like Hayley Williams," and I'm like, "Thank you. She's cool. She's badass. I'll take that."
For Kylie, I said Megan Massacre.
Megan Massacre.
I don't look like Megan Massacre.
If you do your hair up, you got the little.
First of all, she's like a quarter of my size. She's like this tiny.
Is she what? Who? I don't know who that is.
She's a tattoo artist.
Oh, okay. Okay.
For Jordan, I said Hermione.
Hermione?
Like an older,
Oh, older.
like burnout version.
Oh my god. Rude.
For Shay, I don't know the name of the chick, but the chick from Dixie Chicks.
Dixie Chicks?
The lead singer?
I think so. The chick has like almost her same hairdo.
Oh.
Just because of the hair?
I don't know. She's.
I used to know all their names, but I don't know anymore.
You suck. And then I wrote John Travolta because that's what I hear the most.
John Travolta? Oh, no, I don't see that at all.
Because I don't think he's cute at all.
Well, he
I'm not
was
saying
in
I
his
like it,
younger
but-
years.
He was in his younger years.
Terrible now.
And then, he went and got into Scientology, and now his wife's dead, and he's full of, all sorts of problems. So
Jordan's
I don't
been
see that.
keeping up.
I like following celebrities. What can I say?
Yeah, I'm not into that one, but I've heard it too many times. I've heard Chubby Dave Navarro, fucking like when my hair is like real short and my goatee's thicker, a chino-ish.
I wrote down both of those for you. Yeah, so Sean, Chino Moreno, and Dave Navarro, depending on which hairstyle.
Mm-hmm. I can see that.
How fat I
For
am.
Jordan, I wrote Britney Spears.
I've never gotten that one. No.
You have like her cute little nose.
Oh, see, I have been told that I have like my dad's nose, and my dad's nose is really big, so I'm self-conscious of my nose.
No, not at all.
I'm super self-conscious
You
of
do
my
not have a
nose.
big nose at all.
No, ma'am.
And for Shay, I said Katy Perry.
Okay, I'll take it.
I can kind of see it. I
For
can
me?
kind of see it.
I said Ariel.
Aw, I can see Ariel. Yes, I can see Ariel. Mm-hmm.
Okay, for Jordan, I said Drew Barrymore. Oh, wait, who did you? You said Ariel. Never mind. My brain just went. Woo. I said Drew Barrymore. And then for Sean, I said young Val Kilmer. Not old, scary
Who's Val
Val Kilmer.
Kilmer?
I
Iceman?
can see that.
Who's Val Kilmer?
Who's Val Kilmer?
He was Batman. He was Iceman.
Jim
He
Morrison
was
in The Doors.
yeah.
Oh,
He was in
okay.
Top Gun.
Yeah.
Definitely not the Top Gun version. He's fucking shredded in that one.
You know he's really sick. Like he's super
he's
sick.
not looking good for like the last 10
He's
years,
really
but-
sick. And then for you,
Well, for Kylie, I said like alternative Gal Gadot.
Gal Gadot.
Oh,
Wonder
she's
Woman.
Wonder Woman.
Ah.
I can see that too. I can
Okay,
see
I'll
that
take
too.
that.
And then for me, I don't know who I look like, but I've been told when I was younger, Kirsten Dunst. But I
Okay.
don't see
Yeah, I can
it
see
now.
that. I
Yeah.
can see that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sweet.
Cool. So that was fun.
Yeah.
I feel very analyzed.
Now that
We gotta
we've
mix it
stared
up.
ourselves down.
And then, we missed it on the last one. So what kind of porn are you into?
I like a variety, I guess.
Like a variety, like
Mostly,
gangbang
like,
variety?
Bondage.
Like a variety of
bondage
people?
is probably the go-to, I guess. But
Bondage.
I just need enough to get like a scenario going, and then I'm good.
Scenario.
Yeah, it's a girl thing. We're all about mental stuff.
Yeah.
We don't really
Yeah.
need the picture so much, but
You need like
helps a little.
the knock on the door and the milkman's like, hey,
Yeah,
yeah.
I need to
Can I-
knock on
can
the
I
door,
ta-
and I'm like, I wonder who that is.
can I talk to you about my bill?
My package is here.
Your UPS. And if you could turn back the hands of time, what's one thing you would change? Whether it be in your own personal life or in human civilization.
I think for me personally, I would just get into art sooner, like not screw around as much. Because I've done like, I'll go hard for a while and then put it down for a decade.
A decade.
So I wish I
decade.
hadn't done that, but that's probably about
Is there anything you'd go back in time to change, like history wise? Because we had that one guy that we interviewed. And he's like, I'd kill baby Hitler, and we were like, I was like, but he was a baby. But okay,
But he's
don't know.
Hitler.
it's true.
I don't know. There's a lot of stuff in our history that's not great. So I probably.
I'd go back in time and tell Greg Abbott to shut the fuck up and
You
keep the
could just-
masks.
Just do that now.
Back last week.
Well,
last
yes,
week.
but he's not
Be
gonna
like,
listen either way,
Don't
so-
do it.
Shout out.
Hope he's watching. Can you imagine him just sitting in his office watching Necro Electric?
Yeah.
He's like,
He's like, oh, I thought
pull
they
up
were
their
gonna like
fucking
me.
their tax thing and pull it.
Go kill them right now.
Starts wheeling his ass somewhere.
Oh,
Not that I'm dissing on disabled people.
Just the one.
just the one.
So if you guys don't know, Shay is a amazing artist, and I respect her because there's a lot of amazing artists around here that work at Taco Bell or go to Home Depot for jobs, but it saddens me when they're not living their best life. But I like that you are applying your talents
Thanks.
to your career
Sort of.
because you're a graphic designer, right?
Yeah, I'm a graphic designer. But I've had a lot of, odd jobs from the last 20 years or so. It's just whatever you got to do to survive at some point.
Yeah.
You worked at was it the Tribune? Did you work at the
Yeah.
Tribune for a little
I worked
while?
at the Trib for about 5 years.
What'd you do there?
Graphic design.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So even still, you were doing stuff
I
like
mean, she has a long list. I Facebook stalked it.
Yeah. I've been a cake
Facebook stalked all her
decorator.
guests. She was a baker. She was a.
Okay,
all
go
kinds
ahead,
of shit.
tell us her life story.
It's listed on her
born-
Facebook page.
Yeah.
She born.
Yeah.
You recently did a badass Medusa on a wood carving.
Yeah.
Is that like your new thing? You're gonna just
Yeah.
start painting on.
Yeah, I bought myself a skill saw, and my dad showed me how to use it. And
You physically cut out the
yeah,
shape.
so I just went to Lowe's and bought some wood, and
That's so cool.
That's cool.
I know. Like I know that I can use power tools, but I get really afraid to use the power tools.
Kylie's
they're
good at
just
power tools.
fingers.
That's my thing. Is like I'm so
I'm just saying
Are you
you're
being facetious?
facetious.
A shellfish?
What?
The shellfish.
I'm just saying you know your way around power tools.
I think he meant that genuinely. I hear some genuine sincerity in his voice.
He just winked at me.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. Liar. You're a
What
liar.
he means by that.
Oh, you know.
I'm so accident prone that I'd be like, "Ooh-doo-doo-doo-doo," and then like chop off like little fingers I have left. So, that's I find that very impressive.
I'm not that accident prone, but I did cut my finger almost completely off.
Ouch.
You can see the scar.
Oh, yeah.
Ouchie.
Nope.
Yeah.
I'm a little worried about that. I don't drink before I do it or anything.
Tossing back those true crimes and wine.
Yeah, like when my kid's at his dad's house, sometimes I'll like have a bottle of wine or something.
Not a glass. No, she said a bottle.
Once in a while, you know, I don't drink that much, so when I do, you gotta go.
Goes
You just
hard.
go all the way. Yeah.
And I'll drink and I'll paint and stuff, but I
Yeah.
make sure I do all the dangerous stuff before.
Yeah.
Drink responsibly.
I don't want to call 911. I can't drive. I'm drunk, but I'm bleeding.
And especially if you got that wine, you're just gonna be pouring blood.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
not the goal.
Yeah, I think that's cool. Like when I paint stuff, I prep my canvases first because I don't like to paint color, so I try to like put the color on the canvas before I do it. But I couldn't imagine like, because I get pissed off, I'll start painting and they'll be like, oh, this fucking sucks, and I just tear it up. But like you can't do that, right? Because you put
Right.
so much work into cutting the actual thing.
I think like cake decorating actually taught me ways to like fix fuck ups really
Oh, okay.
easy, because
Yeah.
like with icing, it's kind of like thick paint. So
Mhm.
if you screw up somebody's cake, you got to fix it. So
Yeah.
I don't know. You just learn lessons and tricks, and
That's pretty
I don't
cool. Cake decorating.
Go about it like
Yeah.
a sensible human.
Yeah.
don't sweat the small stuff.
Not me. You can see it in my kid too. Like the other day, he because he hangs out with me when I'm painting and all this stuff. He was like getting out of the truck and he was walking to our house, and there's like the curb's like maybe an inch and a half tall, and he tripped on it and he came down on his knee and he's like, "Fucking shit."
Oh my god. What is it about kids cussing? It's so great.
That's
I know I'm not supposed to like encourage it,
awful
but I laughed so hard. It was clear, crystal clear.
That's great. My kid, whenever he's got something he wants to say, he'll be like, "Mom, can I say something real quick?" And I'll just be like, "Go for it, bud. Let it out." And he's like, "God, fuck." It's great. But he knows better than to do it on the regular. So
Yeah.
It was funny because me and my kids were hanging out with Elena and her son, and you know, I try not to cuss in front of my kids. It comes out every once in a while, but like, you know, she heard Elena say the F word, but she was talking to me. Like, she wasn't
Right,
saying it. She was
yeah.
talking to me, and like, she was like, so I heard her say the F word, and I said, yeah, because she's an adult and she can say whatever she wants. And she was like, oh, can I say words like that? And I was like, no. I said, you can say them when you're adult. And she was like, well, what about words like asshole? And I was like, you just said it. She was like, oh, I thought you wouldn't care. And I was like, I just told you I don't want you to say those words while you're a kid. But it was just so funny because as soon as I was like, Aurora, she was like, oh, I'm sorry. Like, I thought you'd be okay with it. And I was like, no, I don't want my 7-year-old saying asshole. Like, come on now.
Why did Elena tell you to fuck off?
She didn't tell me. She was talking about somebody else fucking off. She was,
Yeah.
so,
That
you know.
whole thing.
Yeah. So, but it was just funny how like kids pick up on that stuff and they're like, can I say that word? And you're like, no.
that's an adult privilege.
Yeah. I'm sure they say it when they're not like,
Oh,
when they
for
think
sure.
I'm not listening, and they'll just be like, oh, fuck. Because that's what I did when I was a kid. When I
Yeah.
learned how to cuss, I was like, I'm going to say this in my room where nobody can hear me, but it'll make me feel better. So,
Yeah, we had a conversation, so we like we're trying not to. But then it was funny too, he was here at the shop and Cassie was here, and then it was Cassie, right? And he was like, fucking shit.
yeah.
She's like, I can hear you.
so how long does it take you to make one of those wood carving paintings?
It just depends on how detailed it is. I'm working on one right now that I've got about 8 hours into it at
Ooh.
least, maybe 10, and I'm not even halfway done.
And that's not the cutting. That is just
That's
the painting.
Just the painting. The painting
Okay.
takes the most time. The cutting takes like 30 minutes sometimes.
Oh, okay. Okay. That's pretty cool. I'm pretty in love with that Medusa one, and you've made stickers and stuff out of her
Yeah.
too, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Because I got to get me some of those.
There's some
Yes.
t-shirts and sweatshirts.
Oh,
Where can people get that if they want to check it out?
The easiest way to do it is go to shaymacmorran.com and then hit my links tab, and there's like shop links and all kinds of stuff there.
Sweet.
okay.
Going. I want that little strawberry heart.
I know.
that one.
It's so cool.
We got time for an ad real quick.
This episode is brought to you by Skellington Curiosities. Skellington Curiosities is the only Curiosities and Oddities shop in Waco, Texas, full of clothing, lingerie, accessories, oddities, and everyday curiosities. A spooky vibe 365. Visit us online at skellingtoncuriosities.com.
We just made 1 year
Woo woo!
1 year in business. I can't believe it. That's crazy.
During the shittiest
during
year
the
ever.
shittiest year in
Yeah.
history.
Just
real.
making it
I know.
out of that year and being still in business is pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Insane.
And I feel like you guys have gained a pretty good following of people too.
I do too. We feel very, very lucky to have so much like support from the community.
Yeah. Because it's not
So
just
much.
it's not just your vendors, it's the people who follow those vendors who have
Yeah.
also followed you and who are
Yeah.
all like the amount of people that share your posts a day is just it's so cool to see it. I'm
Yeah.
just like, yay, keep
Yes.
sharing, share
Thank
it
you, everybody.
all.
Shout out to everyone.
Yes.
And if you see Jordan on the street, say hello, Jordan.
Go see Skellington Curiosities, please. Just give me one of those boards that I spin around
Spin.
and hurt myself.
I feel like Waco's been missing something like that for a
Oh,
long time.
yeah.
Like, I thought about it years ago, but I was like, Waco, it's very Baptist, and they're gonna run me out of town with pitchforks. Like,
We were a
scary.
little
And plus,
worried.
I had no idea how to run a shop, so
Yeah.
you guys got it.
We were a
going
little
on.
worried.
We're a little
Well,
worried, but we're also not afraid of a fight. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll fight for
but
it.
the alternative goth emo punk strange weirdo like there's a really big underground of people like
Yeah.
that. So like when
Just
you guys
waiting.
showed up, they were like, "All right, time to let our freak flag fly. Let's go."
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Well, I think what got it too was just that we're like friendly and we like everything, you know, that we like. And I think what was missing was just somebody to connect everybody. 'Cause you have like the hip hop guys, you have like the emos, you have like the hipsters. And we just mash them all together at our market.
I just like coming to the market. I love seeing like the rainbow hair colors
Oh my
that
God,
are out
everywhere.
there.
Every color of hair.
Yeah,
everywhere.
all the tattoos,
Yeah.
all the like it's so cool. And I'm like, where were you guys 10 years
Right?
ago? Like I
Totally.
would have loved to have something like this, but Waco wasn't ready
You're
yet.
living it now.
Living in it now.
it
Even
up.
better as an adult because I can do fun things as an adult.
Yes.
But
You
as
could say asshole.
I can say asshole.
Asshole.
While drinking, drinking a glass of wine. When I was a
Yeah.
teenager, I couldn't do any of those things. I mean, I could say asshole, but I was restricted.
So you have a kid I see on your post, and his name is Bug.
I call him Bug online because I just don't want the whole world to like know his name. And
I'm all asking you about
I
it.
just feel like
What's
that's
his
weird.
name?
Like, I mean, I don't really care that much, but it's just like a thing I started doing, and now like people think that's his real name. And
Oh.
That's what I thought because like there's that band Coal Chamber and their guitar player or drummer's named Bug. So I thought, well, maybe she's a Coal Chamber fan and like
The kid who played Alfalfa in the more recent Little Rascals movie, like his stage name is Bug Hall.
Oh, really?
Bug Hall.
Yeah.
That's
So
interesting.
It's close to Bunghole.
Dear Darla,
there,
I
yeah.
hate your stinking guts.
What?
You
Make
make me
me
vomit. You're
Your
the
scum
scum
between
between my
my
toes.
toes.
Love
Love
alfalfa.
No idea what's happening right
It's
now.
Little Rascals. Come on now, it's a classic. It's a classic now, I
That
guess.
was like some weird
It's a
shit.
good one. I watched that movie so
Glitch
many
in the
times.
Matrix.
So is he into art like you are?
he is, but he's super critical of himself,
Oh yeah.
so it makes it hard.
What is he? Does he like to draw, paint?
He mostly draws,
Hmm.
but he wants it to be instantly masterpiece.
Oh,
And he knows that it takes me a long time to like go, because like you start at shit and you get to masterpiece.
yeah.
Like within one piece of art, like it's a piece of wood with some sketches on it.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't look very good, and then 24 hours later, at least, it's like better.
Yeah.
Better.
That's my problem is like I have this idea and I'm like, oh, I could do this. And then I start to do it and it's absolute shit. And I'm like, no. And I just stop doing it
Yeah.
altogether.
That's what happens to him, and he gets all mad at me, and he's like, "You do so much better than
Gotta
me."
keep going.
I'm like, you've been 5 minutes on that thing. You
Yeah.
haven't even started yet. Get going. But no.
Are you a positive artist or are you a self-loathing artist?
It goes back and forth. It depends. Like, I did one recently that's supposed to be Dolly Parton. It doesn't really look like Dolly
Shut
Parton.
up. You shut up right now. I watched all of the videos that you made about that, and it's
Oh my God.
beautiful. It looks just like Dolly Parton. Okay.
Tits and all.
No,
there are
yes.
no
Well,
tits on it.
there's no tits, but it's
But-
her face and her hair, and it's
Yeah.
beautiful. So you hush your mouth.
Threatening the guest.
Whatever you'd say.
How dare you? Hush your mouth.
I'm one of those people. If I hear my friends talking bad about themselves, I'm like, no, stop
Asshole.
it right now, you asshole.
You asshole.
You asshole. Talk nice about yourself.
So you're a single lady, right?
Yep, single.
You're
A single lady.
Single ladies.
Single.
Slide into those
Hit her up.
DMs, gentlemen.
Not all of the parts, okay?
Yeah.
Were you married previously, or?
I was married to a lovely man in Austin, and it didn't work out. So now he lives there, and I live here. And,
Well, you called him lovely, so it couldn't have been that bad, right?
well, we're
If she left me, she would
amicable.
definitely not call me lovely.
It's also been like
I
a
call you
decade.
asshole.
Yeah.
It's been about 10 years since we broke up, too.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean, we had
Yeah.
time to work shit out. He's a good dad. And
Oh, that's
good
cool.
mom, so
That's the
As long as
important
he's a
part.
good dad.
yeah, that's all that matters.
I can deal with a lot of things like done personally to me, but like my ex is really good with my kids, so I'm kind of like, okay, whatever. Like I'll let that go. You can be an asshole to me, just don't be an asshole to my kids.
Yeah.
So
Well, we're
Or
pretty
you could just
good
be
about
chill
it.
and not
Just
be an
forget
asshole.
about the kid
Oh.
and you move on. Everything's good.
yeah. So are you taking commissions right now?
I'm not yet. I'm working on the greenhouse program through Creative Waco,
Mm.
and that's over in mid-April.
What is that?
It's like they teach you how to run your art as like a business and
Oh,
kind of
okay.
start from like what you need to know, like down to like how to do taxes with it. Like so. It's really I've learned a lot from it.
That's
so
interesting.
Yeah,
Where can
it's really
people,
cool.
they just go to creativewaco.org?
I believe so. Or their Facebook page. They'll post about it when it comes back up.
That's cool.
So is Allie in that program too?
She was in the first round.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if it was like an all-encompassing kind of thing or if it was just like you individually.
No, there's like little groups.
Oh, okay. Cool.
There's like 6 or 8 people in a group.
Okay. That's pretty cool.
Is it only women?
Nope.
Nope.
Why you want to do it?
No, good, but
What, you don't want to learn how to
if
put
we
your
don't know how to
art
pay
as a
taxes
business?
by now, we're in trouble.
Well, I think it's more so as far as like kind of like a small business,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Small business
like
class.
how to advertise yourself, how to reach out to clients, who to reach out to, and like that kind of
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the most challenging part of that, turning your art into like a small business that you can make money off
I
of?
think finding the people that are willing to spend money on your art is the hardest part, because I have a lot of friends and family that like my art, but not necessarily enough to spend what I'm asking for.
Oh,
Sometimes,
that's balls.
which can be good and bad, but
And that's friends in general. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
they're always like, let me get it for nothing.
Yeah.
I do have some really good friends that have spent quite a bit of money on my art, so I feel lucky in that.
Yeah.
part.
Nice.
Yeah.
Shout out to all those friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why I just did that. That was so weird.
We got time for another ad.
This episode is also brought to you by Dark and Jury Clothing. Dark and Jury is an edgy fashion and lifestyle brand that embraces great design and unsurpassed quality. Dark and Jury has quickly gained a following amongst fans of the occult, horror, punk rock, heavy metal, and all-around free thinkers and retailers worldwide without shoving a preachy, trendy, or political message down your throat. So buy the best, fuck the rest, darkandjuryclothing.com.
Lovely.
Big O head.
You have a
Big O head
Jake
looking ass.
Noggin.
I feel like Mrs. Butterworth.
What the hell? Look at
Mrs.
this.
Butterworth.
Or what is it in Toy Story? Remember, he's like,
I'm Woody. Howdy, howdy, howdy.
No.
That one?
no, when Buzz is, he's like,
Oh, Mrs.
Depressed.
Nesbit.
there you go.
Oh my god.
I am Mrs. Nesbit.
I feel like the bad kid in that show kind of looks like your son.
Aw.
That's not the first time I've been told that.
Oh, yeah.
He
I
always
can see
okay.
that.
who did Oscar compare him to? One of the bullies from A Christmas Story. The redhead kid, the tall one. He was like, that looks like Soren. And I was like, stop.
The
Stop.
That guy got his ass beat in that movie.
He did. He really did. And like the thing is like Soren is so sweet. He's such a sweet kid, and he like desperately wants to do the right thing, but he can't help himself sometimes. Like, okay, so I'm going to tell you this story, but because he's never going to watch it, and I'll show it to him later. But okay, so it was probably about a year ago, and I got a call from Justin, which is rare. Like, we don't like talk to each other on the phone.
That's your ex-husband?
That's my ex-husband. And he said, so Soren
killed all the neighborhood's animals.
No, he decided that he was going to steal some money from a grocery store.
Oh my.
Now this is not
He's like,
this is not like a regular grocery store. It's like what's the word that I'm looking for? It's basically like a neighborhood have all come together and they kind of, yeah. And so what they do is they have like this box of money that people put the money into, I guess, when they're buying their stuff and like whatever. And so Soren just stole like $60 out of there. Oh. And I'm like, no, he did not. And he was like, yes. And I said, how did you find out? And he said, he told me. We were in the car on the way home, and he said, Dad, I took some money out of the box. And like he said, at first I thought it was only a couple dollars, and then I saw it was 20s. And I was like, oh my God, I cannot believe that just happened. And I asked Soren later, I was like, so, it's stupid camera. Anyway, so I said, so why did you take the money? And he was like, I don't know. I just saw it there and I wanted to take it. And I was like, okay. So I said, do you feel bad that you took it? He was like, no. And I was like, why not? And he was like, I don't know, because I just wanted the money and then I had to give it back. No big deal. And I was like, oh my God, I'm getting like flashes of like, the interviews they do with like serial killer moms. Yeah. Like I just got this flash of me sitting there explaining to be like, oh, he was a good kid growing up, but now I don't know what happened. Like he's just so.
Is my camera dead?
You got it now. It fixed itself.
It's not blinking anymore.
It should start blinking now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Has Bug ever committed grand larceny?
I don't think so. He did do this one really crazy thing though when we were living in Austin in this little apartment. It was just me and him, and this neighbor he's watching a lot of Batman at the time. Okay. It makes sense. And so we're up the stairs and our neighbor's downstairs, and he just like turns the corner and like squares up and he goes, "You need to leave." And she's like, what the fuck? And I'm just like, I don't know. And I was like, come on, let's go. And she has to be like, there's this fucking creepy kid at my apartment. But he was doing like a Batman thing. I don't know. It was funny. Just really weird.
That's awesome.
I don't know. Kids are funny. Like he's so sweet, but he's so sneaky. And then like my daughter couldn't lie to save her life. Like if you even looked at her weird, she'd just be like, I'm sorry. Like she's just she's a very emotional little girl. So like I can count on her at least maybe to be a little bit honest.
Shout out to the dude who's got to deal with that.
Yeah, good job. Cause she looks like me. She's got my emotional distress.
Oh God.
So that's going to be super fun. My hope, like I'm really hoping that maybe she'll just be like this really cool tomboy who likes to play softball, and I don't have to deal with her dealing with boys. I'm a little bit hoping that maybe she likes girls, so I don't have to deal. I don't have to deal with her being with boys.
Her being a lesbian.
Hey, I think that's an okay thing to wish for your kid. Like I think I mean, you can do whatever you want, but I feel like it's going to be. I mean, you're going to probably get your heart broken anyway, but if it's not by a dude, maybe it's a little bit better. I don't know, but.
No way. Chicks
I feel like,
no.
You don't think so?
Vicious.
No, girls are like, they get in your head.
Oh, that's true. That's true. I mean, I've never dated a girl.
I mean,
so
I haven't
don't know.
either, but I am a girl.
That's true.
She's like, I've crushed men. You have no idea. Yeah. As a kid, my grandfather taught me how to pick tumble locks when I was a kid. Mm-hmm. He used to have the clear tumble locks. And my mom, I still to this day, like just drink a lot of soda and candy. And I used to drink her soda. She used
Sugar
to
addiction.
charge me $1. And then one time she was like, took all the candy and what was left of the sodas and she put it in her little safe. And she was like, I'm going to work and you're not having any of this, blah, blah, blah. And so it took me about 40 minutes, but I cracked her safe.
Oh my God.
It was just a little tiny fire.
That's what Soren would do. He would do some shit like
left
that.
the door open for her. And so when she got home,
She's like,
I didn't even
"Son
take
of
the
a-"
candy out or anything. I just left it there. Like, that's right, bitch.
Wow.
Shout out, Mom. I know you watched this.
You're awful.
That's great.
Yeah. Well,
great.
it's getting towards the midnight hour. We've enjoyed kicking it with Shay and learning all about her amazing art.
Yes.
Let's do some shout outs and then we'll drop some links.
Shout out to, I feel like I've done this one, but I'm going to do it again. But we closed on our house on Tuesday. So
Housewarming party.
Woo! Yeah. Well, it'll all be out in the backyard because our house is small. But but shout out to my realtor, Jeannie Warnke. She is a badass and she basically like strong armed people to like get our way. And so it was really awesome. She was like, you're going to do this and you're going to do it for this price. And they're like, okay, yes, ma'am. And we're like, thank you very much. So I'm super happy about that. We're super excited to start doing all of the construction and stuff so we can get moved in. But yeah.
Nice.
Shout out to her.
Boom.
Boom.
Shout out to my new channel, Monster Art Monday.
Monster
Wow,
You guys-
shout out to yourself.
If you guys are into if you're into monster art and the stories behind it, check it out. Maybe someday Shay will come on and be a guest illustrator.
That'd be cool.
And shout out to my beautiful wife for just being beautiful.
It's just trying to butter me up.
Butter. Butter
Shout
that bread.
out to Luxury Press-Ons by Reen. She makes custom press-on nails, and she can paint pretty much anything you want.
Those are
And
so
this
cool.
is what I got.
Those are
And
awesome.
they're reusable and very affordable.
I'm gonna have to give
And
you
I'm
some.
very excited to put them on. This is like a matte black spider web right there. Yes.
That's so
I love
Are
awesome.
they made from real human nails?
Yes. Yeah. Plucked from the finest of humans.
I just gotta
She's
chill up
gonna
my
get
spine
so many
thinking about
emails.
that.
What about you,
shout out
Shay?
Shout out to my Fan Addict Waco crew. And my bitches Tanya, Sarah, and Kate.
Oh, her
My
bitches.
Bitches.
Where can people check out your art and purchase it?
The best way to go again is shaymacmorran.com, and you can check out my links. The most of it's for sale on Etsy right now, which is also on the link tree.
Boom.
Cool.
All right, guys. Till next time.
Bye.
Sweet.
We actually.